currently 9:39 p.m. I recall getting up around 12:30 in the afternoon. This is a Core Life bowl that Dad got me sometime between 6 and 7 p.m. after he first went to Wegmans after work. And he got home around 7 p.m., so I would put the time he got me this grain bowl at closer to 6:30 p.m. than 6 p.m. This was meant to be my usual Korean barbecue pork bowl with the purple rice replaced with romaine lettuce. But the Core Life Eatery location didn't have any pork, so he asked for chicken instead. I found most of this out during a phone call I made to Dad around 6:30 p.m. at the time he was waiting in line. At the local Core Life Eatery location near a shopping mall that both Mom and Dad has always taken me to. Lately, Dan and I have been going quite a bit more because recently Dad's been getting coupons through the physical mail for Core Life Eatery. I found out about the chicken substitute for pork at around 9:15 p.m. when I said I would have the bowl 15 minutes later. When Dad came home around 7 p.m., I said I would have the bowl later. Because I wanted to focus on working on the 99th Dan Hamming episode. In particular, getting the location and color correction of the interior view of the convenience store custom prop, because that's essentially what that custom prop was at this point. I based the location using the old new broken window glass frame prop I talked about over the last few days as a reference. I still have that session of the snipping tool open. Speaking of which, the interior of the microwave in the kitchen area is really dirty because it's pretty old. But Dad plans on throwing it out and getting a new microwave. Either as he's moving into the new house or right after he completes the move-in. And it's not a concern on food safety as long as you don't try to microwave food without some kind of container. Around 3 p.m. I had a whole container of Bob Evans mac and cheese, along with the cup of coffee Dad prepared for me in the morning before going off to work. Which by that point was basically cold brew. I would have had it sooner, but around 1:15 p.m., 1:20 p.m., I noticed a missed call from my dad from 1:14 p.m. and called him back. he proceeded to guide me through the steps that he showed me yesterday night. On how to make a cup of coffee using a Wegmans brand coffee pod via the Keurig coffee machine that Dad has in the kitchen area. As for the microwave, it's technically in the dining room area, but it's more accurate to call it an extension of the kitchen area because both me and Dad don't eat at that dining room area on that dining table. And it's pretty much only ever been used to store stuff on top. For that custom prop of the interior of the convenience store, I think I've got the location just right. Which includes the size of the prop, its location on the x-axis and the y-axis, and these adjustments between drafts have been as small as half of a tenth of a pixel, which at times makes me think that Vion Studio pixels are different than normal laptop pixels. Because I've been focusing on that, I haven't yet been able to start the third Santa polystyrene drawing, but I picked out these Sharpie markers that I plan on using during the project. And at this time, I haven't yet gotten into the new Sharpies that Dad got me. At Target the other day. When I was working on color correction for that interior view of the convenience store custom prop, I first tried in LunaPic to do color adjustment levels, increasing or decreasing the amount of red, green, or blue. But I couldn't get it quite right with that, so then I tried decreasing the amount of contrast because that seemed like that would help. But that didn't work either. I did that option through the LunaPic option to adjust light levels. So then I found a color saturation option, which I use to decrease the color saturation. But then that didn't work either. So the latest thing I've tried was using the dehaze option in Lunapic. And it seemed to work pretty well, except it also brightened the image. And to try to fix that, I first tried going to that adjust light levels option in Lunapic to decrease the contrast. But that didn't seem to quite work, so then I tried some color adjustments. And while I think I've made good progress as a result of that, there's still things I need to work on before I'm fully satisfied with it. Basically, I'm trying to make the new interior custom prop look just like the old one. The interior between those two scenes look either exactly the same or as close to the same as I can get them. Then I'll be able to copy the new interior custom prop to every scene where it's needed in the UB3 raw video file. These all being scenes where I've temporarily removed the semi-transparent black rectangle that I use to simulate basically nighttime or darkness in a sort of way.